Hi everyone, the purpose of this video is to complete a quick seated hip flexibility and mobility routine that is inclusive to individuals who are blind or have low vision. However, I do encourage all individuals to participate and I hope you guys enjoy it. A quick disclaimer before we get started, this video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Please consult a physician or other healthcare professional if you are looking to make a change to your diet or exercise regimen. Furthermore, during all movements in this video, you should feel a stretch, and some movements may be challenging. However, you should not feel pain. If you feel pain at any moment during this video, you should modify the movement to your comfort or go back to another non-painful movement that has already been completed. Let's get started. We will complete all exercises while sitting in a chair. However, try not to lean on the backrest. Scoot forwards towards the front of your chair with both feet planted flat on the ground. Try to sit up nice and up straight. Let's start with a warm-up just to loosen up and relax. We will begin with the seated cat-cow stretch. So place both hands on your knees and begin to arch your back, pushing your chest forward, and squeeze your shoulder blades back together and tilt your head back with your face pointed towards the ceiling. This is the cow pose. Take a deep breath. And now begin to bring your chin down, trying to touch your chin to your chest. Begin to round your back, pushing your shoulders forward, almost as if you're trying to curl the top half of your body into a ball. This is cat. And take a deep breath. We'll go back and forth a few times. Nice and slow back to cow. Arch your back with your face up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath. And now cat. With chin tucked down and rounding your shoulders, roll them forward into a ball. We'll do each one more time. Arch your back, face towards the ceiling, squeeze those shoulder blades into cow, and then curl forward, chin tucked in, rounded shoulders into cat. Good. Next, we will warm up the hips with some seated marches. Sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, and think about squeezing your ab muscles and keeping your upper body still and straight, while your hips and your legs are doing all the movement. And now begin to march your feet one at a time. Bringing your knees up towards the ceiling. Keep going. If this feels easy, slow down your movement and hold each alternating leg up for a few seconds before planting your foot back on the ground. We are trying to get those hips nice and warm. Good. And pause. We're going to mix things up a little bit. So start with your left leg. Lift your left knee up towards the ceiling as if doing a march. However, now hold it there and then extend your knee so that your leg is straight out in front of you. And then set your left foot back down. Switch sides. Right knee up. Extend that knee to a straight leg and then bring it down. To receive the strengthening benefit of this movement, go nice and slow. And we will keep alternating. So back to the left knee. Lift that knee up. Extend the knee and bring it down. Go to the right. Extend that knee. Bring your foot back down. Left. Right. Left. Right. One more on each side. Left and right. Okay, take a quick break. I have created this video with a focus on hip mobility because the flexibility and strength of our hips is so important for so many things. Just being able to sit and stand up, walk, and overall being able to move around safely and comfortably is a lot easier to do when your hips are strong and mobile. So if you watched my first video, you may be familiar with this first stretch. So sit nice and tall in your chair with your feet flat on the ground. Lift your left leg up and rest your left ankle on your right knee. For some of you guys, this right here is enough of a stretch. If this position is challenging, with your right foot flat on the floor, slide it a little bit further away from you. You could also cross your left ankle over your right shin if crossing over your knee is too challenging. However, if you're in this position and you want a deeper stretch, begin to lean forward as if you're trying to touch your chest to your left shin. Remember to keep your back straight and bend forward at the hips instead of curling those shoulders forward. You can even take this a step further by using your left hand to lightly push your left knee towards the ground. Take a deep breath and hold the stretch. From here, fully cross your left knee over your right knee, or your left ankle over your left shin. Wrap your hands around your left knee and pull it up to your chest. Try to sit up straight. Feel the stretch along the back of your thigh and hip. To take this a step further, begin to twist your torso to the left and look over that left shoulder. And release. Placing the left foot back on the ground, we will switch sides. Lift your right leg up and cross your right ankle over your left knee, or whatever modification you need. If you need a deeper stretch, try to lean forward, keeping the back straight. Try not to round your back. Good. Now cross your right knee over your left knee. Grab your right knee with both hands and pull your knee up to your chest. Sit up straight and begin to twist your torso to the right, looking over that right shoulder. And release. Great work. Next, we will complete a stretch that targets the muscles in the front of your thigh and hip. So sit at the very front edge of your chair, keeping your right foot planted on the ground, but with your left foot, begin to slide it under the chair. Your left toes should stay on the ground, and the top of your foot will be pointed towards the ground and may also be on the ground too. It will feel as if your left knee is pointing down towards the floor. Now, while keeping your back straight, begin to lean back a little bit. And while leaning back, think about pushing your left knee towards the ground. Take a deep breath. You should feel a gentle stretch and a lengthening on the front of your thigh and hip. Good. And release. We will switch sides. Plant your left foot flat on the ground and begin to slide your right foot under your chair with the top of your right foot facing the ground, toes and the top of the foot on the ground. Sit up nice and tall and begin to lean back. Try not to arch or curl your back. Bend back at the hips and push that right knee towards the ground. Take a deep breath and release. This next stretch will focus on the inner thighs. Sitting up straight at the edge of your chair, step your left foot further towards the left and your right foot further towards the right. Your legs should be in a V shape with your feet still planted on the ground. The simpler version of this stretch is to place your hands on the inside of your knees and push your knees out and away from each other. If you want to increase the difficulty, Begin to hinge forward with your back straight, bringing your chest towards the ground. Place your elbows on the inside of your knees and push those knees out and away from each other. Really think about squeezing those glute muscles together in your bottom, trying to feel the stretch on the inner thighs. And take a deep breath and hold this stretch. And release. Great, so we're almost done. If you need to leave now, feel free, but we are going to take a quick forward fold to finish off with. So with your feet on the ground, begin to lean forward to try to rest your chest and stomach on your thighs. Don't worry so much about keeping your back straight, just relax into the forward fold. If this is challenging, you could put a pillow on your lap and lean forward onto that. Let your arms hang loose, resting your hands on the floor or wherever they feel comfortable, and take 3 slow, big breaths. Think about any tension you may be holding in your body. Maybe it's in your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders, or your back. Focus on that tension and think about releasing those muscles. Thank yourself for taking time out of your day to do something beneficial for your body. If you like this video or would like to see something different, please let me know in the comments section. But for now, thank you guys so much for participating, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.